guys, it's Michelle McCosh and we're live at 5. My iPad will not let me go onto YouTube because apparently I only have 10% battery. So let me log on the laptop as well. Let's see if I can see it there. And I'll just switch tabs. Hey Teresa. Hey Michelle. Hi other Michelle. Let me go over here now to Facebook. Hey Deborah. Hi Kathy. Okay, I'm going to flip back and forth on my computer because apparently I got to charge the iPad. Okay, so while we're just giving it a second for people to jump on. Hi Barbara. I'm going to do a different kind of demo today, but I wanted to run over my notes. Okay, live at 5. Hey Jen. Hey Belinda. Okay, so I demoed the texture roll the last 2 days, and I found that today they have been discontinued. So what I have in stock is what I have in stock. They are out of stock of Sizzix. I went to order some more, and they were gone. And I know I sold a couple over the last couple of days. I know I have left in stock maybe a silver, a rose gold, a white, and a tan color. Tan color is this color. It's on the inside. So if you wanted a texture roll, please get it now because I can't get any more. They have none. And they're not bringing it back. Yeah, I know, right? I was like, oh man. So, I'm just checking now for any comments on YouTube. So, if you want some, get some. This was the example that I made yesterday. It's now all dry, and I like that. I pulled out some papers. I was going to make sew some pages in there, but I figured another demo that I'll show you. And because I have some of the texture roll left, I'll be using that. So anyway, so if you want that, get that. Let's see, discontinued. I did put up yesterday the Tim Holtz large embossing folders. They are quite large, and you would need probably a new plate to go with that. So I put up the folders yesterday. Sizzix are sold out of those A5 plates until October. However, I do have some coming. So you are welcome to get that as well. Those will be here next week. So the Tim embossing folders, the very large ones, and the A5 plate are there online. They're just in. Let's see, I put up Seth Apter's new dies today. Those will be here next week. Those are really, really cool. I had ordered them many months ago. Saw them at the trade show and then forgot. But they will be here next week. They're really cool. I love mixed media style dies because they can just add that little something that you might need. So that's okay, Belinda. I'll find another perfect thing to use. And that stuff happens, but I want people to get it if they want it. So anyway, so Seth Apter's dies are under Just In as well. Really cool collection. The Lisa Horton, the new ink pads are stuck at the port. So they are coming. I hope they get released in the next few days, but they're at the port, just stuck. I don't know how or why they're stuck. I assume it's not in the mud. Maybe there's a strike, maybe there's a backup. I don't know, but they are stuck in the port, so they will be here. Okay. I have some new planner dies that will be coming very soon, maybe as early as next month. They will coordinate with the Elizabeth Craft stuff. The plate is the clear plate that you put on top of your platform when you run it through on the Big Shot. It's a new size of clear plate. That, Belinda. So anyway, new planner dies are coming that will coordinate with the Elizabeth Crafts dies. And okay, I ordered today the papers for the planner kit. So I'm going to be doing an Elizabeth Crafts planner class, and I ordered all the papers and some embellishments today. There'll be a couple of different options. You'll be able to get the kit if you want the kit and we do a class, or you can get class access. So I should have, that should arrive to me on Tuesday, because now I have help on a Thursday. I should be able to maybe do the sample on Thursday and show you next week. But that will be a planner class then. Okay, so now I've given you all the notes I had to give you. I'm going to show you this die. This die is called Freestyle Florals, 663437. It is online. Here's mine. I wanted to do a couple of different kinds of things with it. So let's get the dies out. Let me put them here. I have them all right. Yeah, nope, that's one there. Okay, so I thought I would just make some flowers. I cut some obviously before they're in there. And I'm going to use a couple of different things. I have some metal here. I have some of the surface. I have some of my Arden tape. I have some cork and I have some papers. So let's cut some things. Let's see if this will go through my little mini. Yep, that'll work. That's good. So I don't have to go over to the other machine quite yet. All right, let's cut something out of the metal first. Can't get the whole thing out of that metal, but I can get this one. We'll layer some things up. So let's die cut these. So I don't think florals always have to be shaped and three-dimensional. I think sometimes it can be fun flat. Oh, let's move that out of the way. So I just want to get some options, so let's die cut a few pieces. Did I leave my craft pick here? No. Of course not. Why would I? Why would I be smart? Scissors. So yeah, and then I've been shipping and should get everything else shipped by tomorrow. I was going in order of the orders received, because that's always the fairest way for me. Let's get a leaf. So there's lots of things you can do with dies like this, rather than just cut them out of paper and layer them up. See how easy that die cuts? Let's see, what did I do with my die pick? Well, I'm gonna have to use a blade. Don't like doing that, but did I cut some? Yeah, let's cut some of, I've got one of these already kind of colored a little bit. Let's do, I'm not going to cut the stem out of that, I'm going to cut that out of paper. Yeah, that is the common folk. I know, Belinda, right? I think it was funny because I was walking by the classroom earlier and I heard them noisy, and then it was quiet, and I'm like, ooh, I bet it was just the common folk that are noisy, and the regular folk, you know, are not. The special sports people one. But I do get a giggle over that, common folk. I mean, this is a guy that takes the garbage out every day next door. I see him go by and he always holds the garbage up with his hands like he's holding weights, not like down like regular people do. So I just think it's kind of funny. He thinks everybody else is common folk. bit of some paper. Oh, I've got some cork as well. Let's see if I got a small center. Let's do the cork. I'm going to have to go and use the other machine, but because I want a big flower topper. Oh, no, well, it fits on here. I don't know why I'm saying that. How about I just shut up and cut? Let's see, what have I got? Yeah, I'm kind of bummed about that textured stuff. And I know it's been out a while. Oh, let me check the comments on YouTube, sorry. Okay. Selena, are you watching? Can you pull that for Kippy and just make a draft on the main computer? Because I don't want to forget that. Kippy wants those texture rolls in gold, rose gold, silver, and white. Thanks. And yeah, cut one of those. Let's get one of these. Let's see what I got. Obviously doesn't fit on there. I want to do a stripe. Don't actually care what the color is because I'm going to alter it, but I do like to maximize my scraps. All right, I've got some pieces to work with. Move that out of the way. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Okay, let's pull my pieces in. Okay. So we have this big flower. We can build on top of that. That is a bit of the Arden acetate. But I can also alter this. What I might do with this, I did pull a couple of embossing folders, and I'm sorry I didn't bring the packaging so I could tell you. This is that one that makes a very elegant kind of wedding card, or you know, a sympathy card, or congratulations card, a graduation card. I just think it's very elegant, and I've never seen one like this before. And then I have this one that has a matching stencil. So what I might do is do this flower in this one. So I'm going to emboss the metal on this one, and on this one I'm going to do it in here. So I will be right back. Okay, we're out of white and rose gold. We still have silver, gold, and tan left. Okay, thanks, Selena. Okay, I'm just going to run this through the machine. I'll be right back. So you can see the metal with the little dots on it and this piece with the stripes. So we can alter the color because obviously that does not look great with that. And today I actually pulled some cleanish felts. Although I will tell you, with one of those very grungy ones, I made an awesome domino book. Okay, I think let's go with a little bit of green. Hi Magda. Hey Mitzi. And over on YouTube there's a comment. Silver and gold. Okay, we'll pull that. Hey Queen Pam. All right. Let me grab another color as well. Because we want a couple of greens, right? Make it more interesting. And it's easier if I go direct. Okay, let's do a blue on this one. Let's go with a darker blue though. We'll just go with stream because otherwise I'll run out of time. Yeah, that'll work. It goes with the paper. A bit of green, and I think I'll hit this one as well with a little bit of that. Okay, so I've got that colored. Let's add just a little bit more color to this one. And I want to add some pink, I think, to that one. So let's just put the caps on. Okay. So layering them up. And I could even put this one on top, but it kind of obscures it. I think if it was a little darker, maybe. I have this with the silver, so I can layer that up. I have a cork center here, and that could go on this one. I'd need another big flower as a base though. Let's see what else I have here. I've got a leaf here. It's interesting. Kind of got a green. It says it must be a Lisa Horton ink, because it looks brown on the sponge to me, but it's inking up green, which is actually the perfect color. Yeah, hopefully that paper that I ordered for the planner kit will get here quickly. I got to get this out of my head. This is a nice die because it has nice fat elements, right? Not so delicate. So you can just make one statement flower quite easily and pop that on a card. You know, you've got like a leaf there. Let's see, I have this. I want to make this a little pink, and I want to cut this again out of white cardstock so I can just layer that over. Actually, let me cut it out of this one. Oh, 2 tan texture rolls left is what Selena's saying. But I did hear the ding, so maybe somebody bought that online. I don't know. Okay, where'd my long one go? Here it is. Let's do it out this way. It's on the back side. It's pretty on the back side too. So I'm trying to find out, there's a new release from Arden coming sometime next week. I just don't know if we can get it here in the US, so I got to work on that problem tomorrow. But I'm excited, it's a big scrapbooking collection. And it will coordinate, of course, with the first two collections. So hopefully we can get it. Okay, so this can layer right on top like this. Can you guys see that? I think I'm going to add like a light pink or something to that. But, oh, maybe I'll do rust, like from yesterday. That might be kind of interesting too. Oh, was that you, Michelle? Okay. It was Michelle. She already paid for hers. Okay. So let's do a little rust. And if you don't have alcohol inks, you could use Copic markers. Maybe I'll keep that one for blues and greens and do rust on this one. I'm not going to color the whole thing. Just a little bit of color. Nope, I think pink would have been better. Let's get pink. This one is Mountain Rose. Okay. Now let's we've got two more leaves. Oh, actually, that is kind of nice. That is already colored a little bit, and that is just the natural look. But if I glue one on top of the other, I think that looks really cool. So let me do that. This has got sticky on the back, so I can just peel the sticker off. But as you know, being live, I become unable to peel the backs off of the PET tape. It's just way too challenging for me. Yeah, we could be here forever. I'll do that after the live. I think that looks nice layered up though. Okay, let's see if I can find a card front. This. Oh, maybe I could do it on book paper. That might be interesting. Let's see. Let's just trim that. There it is. So I need to glue everything together properly. Just heading with a little bit of placement. Let's see. Okay, so I need to work on the gluing and the placement. Let me check the comments. Now another thing that you can do with these dies before I let you guys go, and I have done this previously, if you die cut them out of that foam, right, they cut really, really well, then you can use it as a stamp. So I could take, let's just take some gesso. Now I would stick this to my block. Let me grab a block. Just going to use some tape just to hold it temporarily to the block. Just to make it easy for me, get my brayer or a brush. You have to be able to find either one though, so hang on. Now there's some really, really thick foam on the market, and that works really well with the big dies. Fantastic. And those, I actually glue those to acetate, very, very strong acetate, because then I can use them over and over again. These, because I just use these like disposable. So we'll just put some in the background of this card. So you can see that little subtle stamping, I think. Oh, okay. Selena's found 3 more texture rolls. 1 white, 1 gold, and another tan. The tan is actually really, really good. I was going to do that as a demo, but now that I know we can't get any more, I probably won't. But that one you could make like a purse with. You would stamp on the tan with just black ink and flowers. Really, really pretty, and then sew up the sides, and you can make a purse. Okay, so there is my background stamped. Okay, let me work on the composition. And I will put a photo up because we are now out of time. Let me show you that die again one more time. If you're interested, it's 663437, and it just has really nice elements. And freestyle florals. Okay. All right, guys, I'll glue this together, finish it off, and put a picture up on Facebook and Instagram. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5. Have a good night. Bye.